And welcome to Oldham County Radio. I am your host, Chad Lee, and today we have a very special segment in store for you. Our special guest is actually already on the phone, so I don't want to waste any of your time. Before I bring this young lady on, I want to give you some background on her. She lives in Pewee Valley. She attends South Oldham Middle School, where she's in the 6th grade. And this young lady actually reached out to me when she had heard that it was Culture Week here at Oldham County Radio and wanted to come on here because she actually has a school project on the 6 elements of culture. With that said, I would like to go ahead and introduce my listening audience to our special guest, Abigail Pollock. Hello, Abigail. How are you today?
Good, thank you. How are you?
Awesome. I am great. Thank you. First, I want to say thank you for joining me today to discuss the 6 elements of culture. And I think we can all agree that culture is very important in so many ways. Can you explain for our listeners who are unaware what the 6 elements of culture are?
Yes. The 6 elements of culture are beliefs, skills, customs and traditions, and arts, like arts, literature, and language.
That's awesome. Let me start with beliefs, Abigail. What are some of your personal beliefs?
Well, I believe in God and Jesus Christ, and that anything is possible with hard work and dedication.
That is a fantastic belief, to believe that anything is possible through hard work. And I know that I would agree with that. Is there someone that you know or that you are close to that is a really hard worker?
Yes. My parents and my big sister. My parents work hard, and my sister studies hard.
That's great. Abigail, what would you say are some of your customs or traditions?
My traditions are very family focused. Everything revolves around family. Birthdays, Thanksgiving, Christmas, all surrounded by loved ones. Food, games, and lots of funny time. One of my customs of our traditions is that we actually spend the night at my grandparents' house on Christmas Eve. Grandparents, mom and dad, sisters, my aunt and uncle, and cousins. This all started when my grandma was little, and my mom, and now me.
That's really cool. I know that I love to be surrounded by family and loved ones, so I would say that you and I actually share that tradition. What is your most favorite piece of art that you have ever completed in your life?
A handmade turkey that I made in 2008 for my grandma. She puts it out every year, like Thanksgiving, and it's really special.
That's really cool. I'm sure that is a very special turkey to your grandma. Abigail, I'm sure that you have many, many skills, but what would you say are some of your best skills?
My skills are singing, dancing, riding my bike, and playing with my.
No, it sounds like you're full of talent, and it sounds like a lot of fun. And we might actually have to have you back on here as a singer in the future. I know that I love to read, and when I'm not doing the radio, you can usually find my nose in a good book. So, what are some of your favorite books or works of literature?
My favorite book is Sunny Side Up because it has a good twist to it, and it's just like really good to read. And if you don't understand as books as well, you could read Sunny Side Up because it's a graphic novel, and it's so good that you will get hooked in the first paragraphs or two.
That sounds very cool. Very cool. Now, different cultures can have many different languages. Do you or does anyone in your family speak other languages besides English?
Yes. My mom and my sister, my bigger sister, they're teaching me a little bit of Spanish, and I can say something in Spanish.
Okay, yeah, absolutely. I'd love to hear it.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Okay, I'm not quite sure what you said, but I'm going to assume that it was a compliment and say thank you. Now, Abigail, we've actually ran out of time for this segment. Is there any last words that you have before you go?
Yes. If you have a culture and, out in the world, embrace it. Embrace that culture. You can be anything you want. And in your culture, that's how you show what you are and what you can do.
Thank you. Those are some amazing last words from an amazing young lady. And thank you, Abigail, for coming on today. That is all the time that we have. Thank you very much for joining us. This is Chad, and this has been Oldham County Radio.
Thank you.
Books of old, the legends.